big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch. Deep into this one.
And a foul ball.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Jorge Polanco digs in now.
The designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Sanchez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Stop. Sends it to first, and Polanco is out. 2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Cut out and missed, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Philadelphia and on the hill, Luis Castillo. What's the scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
That one the other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw into second, not in time. That's a leadoff double. Here's Trey Turner. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's a strikeout from La Piedra, his second of the game.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Kyle come up.
Schwarber.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Stop. The runner at second with 1 away. Outside low, and a count 2-1. And that's down and away. Foul ball there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now it's Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
To third. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe. Bryce Harper to the plate.
The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And there's the ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1-2 now. Line drive, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
On the ground to third. Throw over to Tellez, and Castellanos is out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of the second, and now he's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners. Cal Raleigh. Sanchez back to work. Fouled off left side. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of his zone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
On the ground to third. Bohm. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Here comes Real Muto.
The one thing you can look at with Real Muto, and we talked about this in high school. You know, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder. So, you know, he's not stuck at catcher. Like he's a great catcher, but if you needed to play him somewhere else, become a first baseman, you definitely have that option. Probably even some third base, but he's not just catcher only, although that's what he does. His athleticism can put him in a position for a team that if they wanted to do more, they could.
Swings through that.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting it, the left fielder.
And here's Sosa to the plate.
Sosa.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Tavares going back, reaching for it, and brings it in. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hit in the air, left field. Rosarena has this one sized up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, new inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Leody Tavares. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Tavares measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
God damn it.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So digging in, Cole Young. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners.
Williamson.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand grab, the throw, and that's a great play for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. This is Bryson Stott. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a ground ball. A dive. Nice stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an incomplete hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Turner now. And there's a foul ball. On the ground. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw to first, and he gets it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
First and second, no outs. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And here comes Alec Bohm. On the line, base hit. Turner comes in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Well done. Drives in the run. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So Harper stands in. Tellez takes it to the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Schwarber at third. Boom. At second with 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's JT Realmuto. He's a strikeout victim his first time.
Realmuto.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
And that is out of play. Got him swinging. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He swings and fouls one off.
Booga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
In now is the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. Grounded out his first time. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The M's hitless so far in the game. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. Harper steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now back, the center
2
fielder.
outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Slider right there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
God damn it.
Up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Center fielder,
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Lynch. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Back to the top of the lineup. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And a foul ball. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and a base hit right there. Marsh around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple, soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Now,
new pitcher for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Schwarber stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 5-0. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec.
Swinging a foul straight back. Squirts away a little bit. Turner off of first with 2 away. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Sanchez back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Hard on the ground to first. And he's out on the tag.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Up the middle. Stop. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
First pitch swinging.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
This to third, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
Actually, crack.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Bryce Harper. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1's the count.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Hard hit, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's going to be Nick Castellanos. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss there. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And now the count is even. One down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Castellanos over at first with 1 away. Swing and a chopper out to short. And that one finds its way through. Throws it away.
A couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough.
Casey Lawrence will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Sosa in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Into left center for a base hit. Castellanos on his way to the plate. 1 run is in. Rosarena gets it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Marsh in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Now 1 miss. That's a little bit low. That's the third. Williamson. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Top of the 6th inning.
Leading off
Here's
the bat,
Leody
the right
Taveras.
fielder, number 4, Leody.
You know, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters.
Drops a bunt down the first base side.
He's in there.
Man at first, nobody out. Cole Young will hit next. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Taveras at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls,
This
2
guy's
strikes.
sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split.
Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag.
Oh, come on.
Bullet from JT Real
Now
Muto.
back, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Ben
Williamson.
Williamson up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners,
Now
Carlos
pitching for
Vargas.
Seattle.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Vargas, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Into center. Lays out and makes the play.
That's just a great
The first
effort right
baseman,
there.
number 3.
Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so
Harper.
quickly.
Nice.
It's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Just
Outside, that's the ball.
missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. He beats the tag, and it's an 8-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Castellanos now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Taveras brings it in with a nice run and grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He
Now
saves
back,
extra bases
catcher,
for sure.
JT.
The pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a
Real
second to catch his
Muto.
breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Real Muto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one pushed foul. 2 outs. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around second is Harper. And that's a 2-out double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Well, this game isn't very close, Ziggy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle.